the first SD70 AH 1111 powered by our people, an ESU lock sound by KATO, factory installed. The first, and it's on my layout. Hi guys, how are y'all doing? This is Alan of RDA N Scale, which will soon be Alan's Trains and Things. We have got the 1111 powered by our people. This engine I taped last year out by Whiteside Elevator, and sounds pretty good. Remember the bells and that sounding just exactly like that. And here's the lights on the 1111 right there, and she looks really good. This is the side of the engine. I kind of like it because there's the dispatcher there, and then the windmills and American flag there. I think it looks really, really sharp. And so we'll do a lap with 1111. She's rolling out pretty good at 1 speed step. We'll let her roll out. She might have just a little jiggle, but I think all of the new engines have just a little bit of that, but not worried about that. We're pretty happy with this engine. It's pretty sharp, along with my other engines that I got. And we'll stop it. Back her up, 1 speed step. That sounds pretty good. Okay, I'll roll her out. A little faster there, about 4 or 5 speed steps. Now we'll go up to 8. And we'll bring her up to 16 speed steps. And she sounds really, really good. I had the camera over here and didn't have it right on there. And we got a couple other goodies at the hobby shop we'll show you too. It's looking pretty sharp there. And it'll go nicely with my 9088 and 9066. It looked really good pulling some cars. 3 or 4 cars, up to maybe 30 cars. Hopefully we can hook up the 9066 and 9088 with her, and that sounds pretty darn sharp right there. I say she's got ESU lock sound, factory installed. And there's my UP Cabooses, my Southern Pacific Cabooses, and my Kansas City Southern hopper cars, which soon may have a different look to them. I'm kind of hope CP kind of keeps the same color in some ways for these here. I think these are really sharp. Now she's idling down pretty good. Engine sounds pretty good. I don't think there's maybe just a little itchy in her, but nothing. I mean, like I say, like any other engine does, it might need just a drop of lubricant here on the gears and stuff like that, or maybe a little bit. I usually put some of that labels up in the drive shaft deals. That kind of tends to make things go a little smoother there. So, but I think it's a real pretty engine. At first I wasn't, God, if I want that or not. Then I seen it out there at Whiteside Elevator and taped it, and it was had that patched SP behind it, and seen the engineers, and the conductor, and they was waving at me, and they pulled out and listened to her sound as she was pulling out, and just like that right there. I mean, that's just absolute awesome sauce right there. So, guys and gals that in the hobby, ladies, I mean, guys and gals, or ladies, hope you guys enjoyed this video of the 1111 powered by our people by KATO with ESU locked sound. And so I think she's looking pretty good. Like I say, she might have just actually, I think she's rolling out pretty good. Man, that is neat. Kind of do some test runs with her, and like I say, well, our video ran short. We're gonna be doing more videos on this engine, 111111, and we're like I say, we're test running this engine and a couple others that I got, and we're doing it by our meter here, and our R amp meter, and as you can see, we're at 13.8 volts, 0.01 amps, and that's what we're doing there on that. And this engine is pretty awesome. Like I say, this has got having ESU lock sound in it, and being able to have sound and sound quality in it, and hear that horn, you can't, that's what's absolutely awesome. And this is without the prime mover on. We'll back her up a little bit here, and you can see just as smooth as butter. Like I say, I may have to, and sometimes you just have to do that. I mean, for speed step 1, that's pretty good. Used to, my engines would kind of have a little bit of jit or jitter to them. That's not bad. I mean, a rollout like that, you can't beat that type of a rollout. And this is going forward. And like I say, she's rolling out there. Looks pretty good. I checked the according to the NMRA gauge. I checked the to make sure that the wheels were in alignment, and that might be just a little bit of a sound on the, I don't know if that's a motor or what that is. Sometimes you have something that tends to hang up a little bit. Yeah, it could be just a, not really pulsing or anything. That's just I think that's just a kind of noise that you get. It might be just the engine, slowly creeping a little bit. That's not that bad though. She didn't sound too bad as she was rolling down the track. There's a little sound right there. And like I say, these little sounds that you hear in these engines, they tend to go away after you have them for a little bit, or you lube them, lubricate them, and do something with them. I mean, they just, and I may take some of that my LaBelle's grease, that 106. And I put it always in the where the bell spins. I always put that some up in there, and I'll put some in the dog bone, where the dog bone turns up there in the gear housing. I could pop the trucks out. I can probably do that as she's sitting where she's at. I wouldn't even have to take the shell off. I think you can pop them out, and of course, it's nothing to take off the deal to pop them out and give them a little bit of TLC, and but she don't sound bad. I mean, and the motor sound and everything is awesome. So, but we'll do more videos and put this, show this off, and then I've got a couple more cars that I got. I got a weathered high. It's a high, an SP high, kind of like a high, I call it a high cube. I think it's a high cube weathered box car. Looks pretty sharp. I'm thinking about putting a little nano light on it, so I have an in the tail train. Thinking about doing that. I might figure out how to attach it somehow to the coupler. Of course, I want to keep it to where when it's on the coupler, it don't interfere with the coupler. I want to make sure it don't interfere with the coupler, but I may figure out something on that. And I think you can pretty well do it without having any issues. I think you can put just a little bit of CA glue on there, and it'll hold it in place and make it look like it's, you know, coming right off the coupler, you know, like a coupler box, or I can put it, you know, on the car itself. So, but we may do that, and it's small enough I probably could go under the car somehow or fix it like that and kind of make it, you know, fit in there pretty good. And then we got the, I'll show you this. I'll turn this around here, and I'll show you this car that I got. Car set that I wanted to get, I think they're kind of getting hard to, or they're hard to find. I think already they're hard to find, but I'll show you this car that I got. But it's the, well, it's the microtrain set that that they came out with, that new tooling and everything. So, but here's the car I got. I know some of you guys will like this. This is like it a lot, and you'll probably try to get one, either one of them. This is that's a hydro cushion for freight, fragile, weathered, Southern Pacific. Let's see, 6590 or 60. What is that? Let's see, 65. What is that? 659. Or no, 659.049. There it is, 659.049. It's a high cube, what they call the high cube. And the door opens like that. I think it looks sharp, awesome. Oh, I never had one of these cars, so this is kind of neat deal to add to my fleet. And this is a erect intermodal that microtrain's made, and you've got your wheels here, you've got some parts there, and I think somewhere in there, I think you got a chain, but that's a wrecked and then, you know, you got your flatbed that the wrecked car sits on. We'll pull this out and show you guys the awesomeness of it. And but I think this high cube, the Southern Pacific high cube, because it's got a door, and you can put it in one end. I think we're going to fix that nano and put it in there, and that way we can shut it. And it's like I say, it's got, says on there, we don't get no whatever here from the light. Says hydro cushion, DF loaders. And then it shows the different stuff on here and the weights and that, when it's made. Let's see when it was made. Let's see if we can see when it was made. We can get the camera to focus on this right here. Maybe it won't say it because it's weathered. But we can look. I think it was made in 1962, I think. I think it's when it was made. Maybe I can kick the deal on here. And let me see. There it goes. Maybe this will show. But I think it was 1942. That might be when it was. We'll look into it and we'll let you guys know. But you guys get to see my wonderful legs. Anyway, guys, we hope you liked watching this, and we're gonna play with this stuff, and we're gonna get it on the, we're gonna get the SP and this other car on the track and let you guys see it, and then maybe do a little further review of the 111111. But we thank you guys for watching. Please please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you have, thank you very, very much. And please ring the bell and give us a big thumbs up, or a double thumbs up, and give us a comment. Tell us what you think. And we appreciate you watching. Hope you guys are having a happy Saturday. And we'll see you for now. RDA InScale channel, and soon to be possibly Alan's Trains and Things. We see you. Take care.